welcome to today's how-to. Today we'll be learning how to draw Terrifier as a Labubu doll. So first we're going to get started with the eyes, and on both sides we're just going to curve this line around and then through. Moving underneath for the eyes now, we're going to draw in a nice big oval. Let's come underneath now, and again we're going to draw in another oval right in the center, just replicating that. Moving in towards the top of the eye now, we're going to draw in a nice big circle for the highlight of the eye. And then we're just going to color in the rest of the pupil black. Now in the center for the nose, we're just going to curve this around and across. And then directly underneath, we're just going to draw in a small arch line. Let's close off the mouth now. So we're going to start on the left-hand side, and we're going to curve this line all the way around and over towards the top right. And then we're just going to draw in some teeth. So we're going to draw in some triangles, drawing in a zigzag pattern as we come all the way across our curved line. And we're just going to try and draw these teeth at an even size as we move all the way around towards the top. Let's add in some details above the eye now. So on the left-hand side, we're going to curve this in towards the middle from that point, bringing that back down. We'll do the same on the right, curving that in towards the top, and then again, bringing that back down on the right. We'll extend this line through, just curving this line down towards the mouth. And then above, we're just going to draw in an arch line, curving that around and down. Let's close off the inside of the head now. So we're going to start in the middle here, and we're going to curve this out and down on the left, starting back at that point, curving this out and then down on the right. Let's continue to close this off. So on the left-hand side, arching this line through and in towards the middle. We're going to do the same on the right, bringing this around and back through. Let's draw in some of the blood splatter detail as we come down. So we're going to draw in a wavy line here, curving this around, up, back down, and up. We'll continue to bring this across, arching this down, up, over, around, and through towards the middle. And then we're just going to draw in a small circle on the left-hand side. Let's continue the blood splatter as we come down on the right, drawing in a wavy line as we come over, starting back on this line, bringing this down, up, back down, and then up, and then moving underneath, drawing in another circle. Now let's move across on a diagonal. We're going to draw in a small hat. So we're going to start on the top here, curving this line across. On both sides, let's draw in a small diagonal line coming up. We're going to close that off with a curved line from left to right. And then starting back in the corner, arching this in the opposite direction, bringing that down and across. Let's come in towards the top now, curving this around and then through towards the bottom. And then now let's close off the rest of the head on the outside. So we're going to start on the top, arching this over and down on the left. And then we're going to continue to bring this underneath and down on the right. Let's start back on the left-hand side, bringing this through towards the middle. And then again, we'll just replicate that on the right-hand side, blending that in the center. We're going to draw in more of the blood splatter now. So as we come across on the right, we're going to bring this line out, around, and over on the side. We're going to continue to extend this through towards the mouth. So we're going to start on the top underneath this tooth, curving this down, We're going to curve this underneath and out. On the left, arching this across and through towards the middle. Now on the left-hand side, curving this around, bringing this further out and then down. On the top here, drawing in another wavy line as we come all the way in towards the top. And then we'll do the same thing on the left, bringing that through towards the top. Let's draw in our ears. So we're going to start on the inside, on the right, curving this down. We'll do the same in the opposite direction on the left. Starting from that point, let's curve this back around and through. Now from that point, we're going to curve this back around and through. And then again, curving that down towards the hat. Now on the inside, we're going to draw in a nice big arch line from left to right. And then as we move back down in the middle, let's replicate that again. Closing that off. Let's come down now and draw in the neck. So we're going to start on the left-hand side, drawing in a diagonal line coming out. We'll do the same thing on the right. Let's draw in a wavy line as we come across, curving this down, up, down, up. And then we're just going to continue this as we come over on the right, curving that up as we come over towards the side. Let's drop down again, 2 more diagonal lines, stepping in, and then again, just replicating that pattern. And over. Let's draw the blood splatter coming down now, so we're curving this around and through. Down on the right, extending that through on the bottom, and again on the left. Now let's draw on the body. On both sides, curving this down for the torso and the legs. We're going to start in the middle with a curved line from left to right. And now let's draw this straight line coming directly down in the middle. On the left, we're going to curve this in towards the center, doing the same on the right. From here on the bottom, we're going to draw in another diagonal line coming out. And then like we did here, we're just going to do another wavy line as we come all the way over towards the middle. Now let's draw in the feet. We're going to curve this out on both sides. And then we're going to, on the outside, curve this in, ending that at the same height. And then from here, we're just going to draw in 3 triangles. So bring this up, down, up, and back down and across. Replicating that on the left. Now from here in the center, let's draw in a nice big circle. And then dropping down, leaving a small gap, replicating that. In the middle now, let's draw in a straight line coming down. Let's draw in the blood splatter dripping down on the shirt. So we're going to draw in another wavy line coming through towards the bottom, bringing this back up, down, and up and over. Now, lastly, let's draw in our arms. So we're going to bring this line out and then in. Let's draw in another diagonal line coming out on both sides. And then we're just going to draw in another wavy line pattern as we come all the way over and in towards the torso. Now let's draw in the hands. So we're going to draw in the thumb, bringing this out and then in. And now we're going to come across and draw in 3 more triangles in total. And that is it. That's how you draw Terrifier as a Labubu doll. You can pause the video and color it the way that I have done, or you can change your colors up if you'd like. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment below suggesting any more characters that you'd love to learn to draw next. Thanks so much for joining me on today's tutorial, and I will see you all on the next one.